We're Craig and Kirsty, a British couple who got married on a beach in 2018, and instead of a honeymoon, we decided to travel the world together, and so we created Tied Knot Travellers. We left our home and jobs behind us and boarded a one-way flight, but the global pandemic caused us to rethink our travel plans, so we spent 6 months exploring Estonia. Now we're finally continuing our travels, taking a new route and exploring some of the Greek islands. Between us, we have visited 52 countries, and we'd love you to join us as we continue our travels and explore the world.
Good morning. We were up nice and early this morning, as we've been told if you get into Argostoli for a decent time, when the fishermen come in, they cast away some of the fish. So there's a lot of turtles in Argostoli Bay by the harbour, so we're quite excited. There's supposed to be a lot of loggerhead sea turtles which are endangered, and there's a lot of conservation that goes on here in Kefalonia. And after that we're going to go and see some of the top sights of this beautiful, beautiful island.
And look at our starting view for the day. Every day we get this.
Mount Ainos is completely clear this morning. Spectacular start to the day. You can see over to Zante and down to Lourdas Bay. Let's head off to Argostoli. So we've turned up for a decent time right in the centre of Argostoli on a beautiful sunny morning. You've got the Divarata bridge over there, which a lot of people have said they go for a walk over in the evenings, and you can see, yeah, we've still got to do that. You can see the turtles across the bridge, but we're heading down to where the fishermen come in, because that's where they're likely to be this morning, because they're getting fed.
And there's a huge I Heart Kefalonia sign here.
We've been here for a few weeks, but this new I Heart Kefalonia sign has literally just been here for I think a few days now, maybe a week or so, but it's a lovely new addition.
We should probably take a selfie like everyone does. We'll get around to it. So nice being here this early. There's like no one around. We usually come here in the evenings and just stroll along and get dinner or something. After the devastation of Storm Ainos, there was a lot of debris everywhere, and I'm noticing in the harbour here that it's all been cleaned up. So clean now. So there's a lot of debris and plastic and rubbish just along the edge of the water side here. It's all been removed, which is really nice. Walking around Argostoli, you can see everything just looks in much better condition. Credit to the locals, they've really been all hands on deck. I'll pan around now so that you can see the beautiful marina. Yeah, you need to see what we can see. This morning sun is so nice.
Can see all the fish feeding out there. No turtles just yet.
No, yet.
Down here you can see a few young sea bream, and then there's some small sea bass there.
There's sea bass that escaped from the farms over there, which makes me really happy.
Yeah, apparently Storm Ainos broke some of the fish farm pens, so all of these fish have escaped and they're free, which is a good story from 2020.
Number 12.
And here we go, first turtle of the day.
There he is, full of fish.
He's a big, healthy looking loggerhead.
I'm really pleased we saw one. Apparently they fed the fish, the fishermen fed the turtles a little bit earlier today, so they've all just woken up, had their breakfast and gone back to sleep. What a life of a turtle.
We've seen a few turtles here already. The one we usually see with the guy we just spoke to is number 10, and apparently he's called Johnny, but this one is number 12.
I don't know what his name is.
I wonder what your name is. now too.
Competition. Oh no.
Competition for food.
Maybe they're having a little dance.
This one doesn't have a number.
No, I don't know what number this one is. This one's Rose.
Amazing, so close to the turtle.
Yeah, we found more and they started fighting with each other because there's another boat over there still dropping the fish down. So yeah, they started fighting for it. But
That's
they're all
awesome.
numbered, like I think there's about 30 odd turtles in this bay altogether, and the local turtle rescue sanctuary people was on.
The local turtle conservation groups.
Yeah, they all number them and they take care of them. But this guy didn't have a number, so maybe he's a new rogue turtle. Started attacking number 12.
A new rogue dominant turtle.
Yeah.
But I am this close to getting in my swimwear, sticking on my snorkel and swimming with them. He's come back, look.
Yeah. Different. Every fish. Πού είσαι ρε φίλε, πού είσαι να πούμε. Σου φώναζα ψες. Το καλό.
What a start to the day.
Yeah.
I could do this every day.
Yeah, it's definitely, if you come to Kefalonia and you want to see some turtles, definitely worth getting up and getting yourself into Argostoli for about 9 AM and seeing all these turtles. They're here between 9 and 10 pretty much every day because they like fish, free fish from the fishermen. Who doesn't like a free breakfast? And also in the evenings, if you come here, it's a bit busier in the evenings and you might only spot just one or two here or there, but when you're walking along where everyone's having dinner, you can sometimes spot a few. We always see the turtle number 10 because they've all got numbers on them. He's pretty friendly. He's called Johnny number 10, and he makes an appearance most evenings. They seem to like it when it's cooler, so mornings and evenings is when you're more likely to find a turtle. And they're huge, absolutely huge turtles. This is our favourite coffee shop as well. They do such nice coffee. I don't even know what it's called, but it's really nice. We'll put the name below. That explains why it's extra quiet. It's a Sunday. Hadn't thought about that. It's a Sunday morning, so I guess everyone's at church or having a Sunday lie-in. So yeah, come early on a Sunday and it's extra quiet and for the turtles. Heading off to the bakery now to grab ourselves a snack / lunch. Craig loves a bakery, so any excuse.
And this place is the one all the locals go to. I'm finding these days I need a lot more than 3 meals a day, so hence we just
to travel with.
stopped at the bakery, picked up some orange juice, pan au chocolat and a pan au raisin as well.
Did you get both?
So yeah, of course I did.
And he's like, what do you want? I was like, nothing, we had breakfast like an hour ago.
Yeah, so had breakfast, this is going to be brunch, and then we'll sort out lunch later.
Yeah, in
But, yeah.
wherever we're going next. I forget the order. You'll find out, we'll see you there.
So unfortunately no Johnny number 10 this morning.
We decided he's a party animal and Sunday mornings are not his thing. He's always here in the evenings. So,
Always
yeah.
here, yeah, he's a night turtle, he's an evening turtle.
He likes to party!
Now we're off to go and see our first sight of the day. We're going to go and see some iconic sights of this beautiful island and take you with us. The Divarata Bridge, which links Argostoli across to the northern side of Kefalonia. You're able to drive over it, and the bridge is just wide enough to fit 2 cars past each other, and apparently it was closed off 10 years ago. I don't know if there was an accident or something, but that's the case now. It's fully pedestrianised and it looks beautiful. They've done it up and you can walk across to the other side and there's a viewpoint. Here it is. It's very nice. That will be a journey for another day.
Let's go jump in the car, our little roller skate car.
We started our day driving from our accommodation in Lourdas over here to Argostoli. We're just here by Deposit Bridge, and this is where we saw the turtles. Now we have to drive around the lagoon over to here. We are looking to make our way up to Myrtos. Apparently Hurricane Inos took out a bridge somewhere around here, so this road all the way down here is closed, unfortunately, because this is a beautiful coastal drive. So we're going to come around the lagoon and we're going to have to go up here and across the mountain. It's quite a steep route. There's going to be beautiful views up there. Apparently this bit of road down here had been washed away a fair bit by the hurricane, but still open.
So we've just taken the road towards the right, which is going inland over the mountains, and although it says the road's closed, the other one actually is closed. Not sure why it says road closed there.
It just says caution because the road's partially open.
Yeah.
As you can see in parts it's been washed away.
Pretty bumpy, but it's open at least.
Here's a bit more road that's just been cracked to pieces. This looks more earthquake issue than road washing away. I don't know, maybe that is due to the hurricane.
To be honest, I'm just relieved to see that there's another car coming the other way, so that we definitely know it is open. It doesn't feel like it should be open, this road, but I guess how else are we going to get to these places? Oh my gosh, that's just made my day. We're on our way to Myrtos, and Craig suggested we stop and grab a coffee because he thinks I need a coffee, he's right. So I just went to that place there, the pizza cafe place on the hill, and just said, please can I have a coffee in my little cup? And the lady said, yeah, sure. And I passed her the cup, she put some coffee in it. I went to pay and she wouldn't let me pay. She went, oh no, it's fine, just because I don't know why, because we weren't staying there. I was like, oh no, I gave her my card to pay, and she was like, no, don't worry, it's just a bit of coffee, you already got it here, you just pour it in your cup, it's fine. I was like, wow. So yeah, what a kind little gesture. And Craig, good idea to stop there and get coffee. So that's just made my day. Free coffee to set me up.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, so thank you to the little coffee shop, the little pizza coffee shop on the mountain.
Rush hour in Kefalonia.
That's good. Oh, he's a proper billy goat.
We've driven about half an hour from Argostoli and we've come to a junction in the road here. There's a few places to stop. There's this lovely shop that you can get natural foods from. There's a taverna there and there's another cafe snack bar there as well. This road up here is the coastal road that you get from Argostoli up to Myrtos Bay and the north. We've come from that direction, which is the road that's open. Like I said, that road's closed because there's a bridge down. We've come over the mountainous route. That road goes to Sami, which is a town on the east coast. That's where we came in to Kefalonia on the ferry, and that's the direction we're going to go up to Myrtos Bay. We've just stopped at this place called Myrtillo, and there's this gorgeous little doggy. Hi buddy, give me your paw. Give me your paw. And the other paw, and this one, and this paw. Oh.
This place is so cute. It's got a little garden out the back as well.
Got some juices. There's some beautiful looking honeys and honeycomb. Some ouzo, limoncello. And the garden looks beautiful as well.
So we made it here to one of the top 10 beaches in Kefalonia, in Greece I think. Yeah, it's Myrtos Bay, and it is absolutely beautiful. Just look at the colour of that water, stunning. And even though we just heard Storm Ionis, and you're not really supposed to go down there, there are some people down there, but you can't drive down anymore. So if we want to go down to Myrtos Bay, we have to walk, and I don't really fancy that walk because you've got to walk back up. And as you can see, it's a pretty long way down. So we're just going to enjoy it from this view, and the drone's view, of course. Maybe another day, but today we've got a lot to do, a lot to cover. It's beautiful here. Located on the northwest of Kefalonia, Myrtos Beach is dramatically positioned between the feet of two mountains. A steep winding road with hairpin turns leads down to the beach from the village of Divarata. Myrtos Beach has been described as the most famous and beautiful beach of Kefalonia, and one of the most dramatic beaches in Greece. With its 1.5 mile long arc of dazzling white pebbles, electric blue waters and spectacular cliffs, it's easy to see why Myrtos has been voted the best Greek beach 12 times. Myrtos Beach was used as the location for the mine explosion in the film Captain Corelli's Mandolin. You might think there's some fancy editing at play when you see images or videos of Myrtos. As waves curve along the beach, they also pick up the finest bits of marble. This creates sediment plumes that follow the curve of the beach, with the direction of the waves giving the water this gorgeous shade of turquoise.
It's amazing here! You can see why it's one of the top 10 beaches in Greece. Usually there's like really bluey turquoisey colours. It's pretty turquoisey, but there's usually a bit more blue. You can see a lot of the runoff from the hurricane that's come down the road. You can kind of see the lines where all the debris has been washed down onto the beach, but it's still absolutely stunning. What a place to visit in Kefalonia. Highly recommend it if you come here. Myrtos Bay is a must-see. It's quite a trek to get down there. If the road was open, we would drive down, but we've got a lot of other places to see today. So we'll probably come back to Myrtos another day, as Kirsty said. But for now, we've got to get on to the next place.
Well, that was a beautiful first stop. My first time seeing Myrtos Bay, and there's just the scenery driving here is absolutely stunning. A little bit scary with all the rocks everywhere from the storm, but you know, if you just put that to one side and enjoy the stunning scenery, it's totally worth it. So yeah, excited to go off and see the next stop. Join us next time as we explore Assos and its ancient castle, before driving off the beaten track and finding a tiny beach cove full of fish and the perfect lunch spot, a Larti restaurant. We finish the day in the quaint fishing village Foscado. If you can't wait that long, head over to our Instagram at Tide Not Travellers for daily updates on what we're currently up to and what's coming up in our future videos.
Let's start there. Start back here. Then just get in the car.
Happy fish.
Yep.
Free fish. Never mind Free Willy. Free fish.
That's a different story. That's a bigger fish.
Yeah.
The size of that one is huge. Oh, he's gone down now.
There's
He's
some
quite
big
big.
ones.
Yeah.
Some whoppers. My wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Coffee, hilly roads. I'm not winning.
Wet top competition.
This is gonna look great all day. It's not my fault, it's the roads. It's tricky.
I can definitely see why it's one of the top 10 beaches in Kefalonia. And I just said it myself,
You did
didn't
it,
I?
yeah. Hang on, put the camera on me. So after he told me off for saying top 10 beaches in Kefalonia, he then said the same thing. It's one of the top 10 beaches in Greece. And you can see why, it's beautiful.